Some things in life appear to change constantly, like this autumn weather, or indeed the city of Sydney, which is here behind me, constantly being built and then knocked down and rebuilt again. Other things don't change quite so easily, and one of those things, I think, is the way human beings relate to each other. We've got a long history of looking after ourselves. We bunch together in small tribes and communities to improve our chances of survival, but we're kind of just a very elaborate animal sometimes, working with the best tools we've got to make our situation as good for us as we possibly can. That has problems associated with it, and one of the problems is that we get ourselves into all sorts of strife and tension from time to time. And so into that setting comes the law of God, or the ways of God. And for a long time or the religious ones of us, have kind of come up against those rules and laws and kind of skinned our knees on them, if you like. We bump up against them and find them challenging to incorporate into our sense of how to do things, and sometimes we feel pleased with ourselves and sometimes we fail and feel guilty. But Jeremiah has a whole new take on this, wherein God says he's going to put that law and write it on our hearts so that we don't have to learn it from an external source, but it's like it will emerge as a desire from our own heart. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, that's a significant change to my natural way of being, and it's a really fascinating thing to think about how the human heart changes. In the 51st Psalm, which is another one of the readings for this week, we hear about David's prayer of confession and contrition. And it seems to me one of the key ways the human heart does change is when we realise how wrong we've been doing it and we long for a different way. So this Sunday at Mustard Seed, we're really pleased to have Peter Warland coming to speak with us. He's going to speak from the Isaiah 31 to 34 passage, as well as from Psalm 51, and going to tell us a bit about his story and things that he's been thinking about in the last couple of weeks. Peter's a good friend and a really good thinker, and someone whom I really enjoy speaking with. So I think you'll enjoy hearing from him this Sunday. So come along to Mustard Seed. We'd love to see you there. It's a great bunch of people. We're having a nice experience worshipping together and learning together and equipping one another to go out into the world together and in our own places to bring God's love. Join us. The more the merrier. God bless. See you soon.